Good morning, homie dogs. I'm so tired. I cannot wait to get a taste of this coffee. So let's not even wait. Very hot, but very tasty. Okay, time to wake up. Okay, so yesterday I talked about stepping out of your comfort zone, and one thing I was laughing about this morning is that I mentioned that when I go to bed at night, I have to convince myself that I've got more sleep than I have, or at least that I'm going to get more sleep than I will. And that's funny to me because that's something I've done for a long time, and hold on. Alright, let's light this thing up. I think the color changing thing that we keep seeing when I'm making my videos sitting here is because I have some of my monitors lit up on different websites, and as things change on there, like as videos play or whatever, that's a little better, then it throws different colors at me from every direction, and that's what makes the lights or the colors change on my face. This is not a comfortable shirt, although I am romantically delicious, if I may say myself. So is this coffee. Here's to you. If you're drinking coffee right along with me, take a sip right now. So tasty. Pretty soon my eyes will be like, bong! So anyways, back to what I was saying because I'm so flighty. This is something I've done for a long time, and what I will do is I'll get in bed at night, and for example, last night I think it was 3 or 3:30 maybe when I got in bed, and I know what time it is, but I refuse to look at the time before I actually close my eyes, and I will close my eyes, and then I'll lay there, and I will think to myself, okay, let's see, it's 11 o'clock, I'll get 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll count through the hours of time that I'm going to get for sleep. And I'll say, like, okay, I'm going to get up at 8 o'clock in the morning, so I will say to myself, all right, it's 11, I'm going to get 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 hours of sleep. And then I go to sleep. And believe it or not, a lot of times that works. I mean, in no way, shape, or form am I actually getting anywhere near 9 hours of sleep. I mean, it is 7:30 right now, and, I got maximum 4 hours of sleep. And, of course, my head is clogged with these stupid dreams I have. I got, a guy tried to mug me last night in my dream. And, okay, wait a minute. In my dream last night, oh my god, so many weird things just rushing back to my brain right now. Okay, for one thing, there was a big, thrift store or something, and one end of it was apparently a former Blockbuster. I think the reason this comes into play is because I recently explored that Waynesburg shopping center, and there was one of the buildings, or at least one of the shopping spaces, that was multicolored, and a lot of people have told me that it was a Blockbuster video, which is so crazy to me because nothing in there jumped out at me as a Blockbuster video. But, if it was, it was. But maybe that's why I was thinking about it, because it's just such a strange place for a Blockbuster to be. But one end of this store was a Blockbuster. And they had these big Blockbuster duffel bags hanging on this rack for sale. I don't know why there were still some available, because if they were actually available, people would scarf those things up. I know I would. But here's the really weird part. Adam the Woo was there with me. And I was like, dude, did you see these duffel bags over here? But his mind was clouded because some girl had just broken up with him. And there was one part of the dream where he was just, it was only me and him. And he was sitting by himself in this chair, and I was going to bed or something for the night, and he had said, hey, you know, when you get a chance, come over here, I want to talk to you about something. And I think we were going to discuss some videos we were going to film together or something. I can only imagine how awesome that would be. And I felt so bad because I could just hear him just sobbing over there. I mean, just crying from the deepest part of his heart. And it was so painful. And I knew it was because he had just, you know, lost this girlfriend or whatever it was. I don't know, it was strange. But that's all I can remember of that dream right now. Why did I get off in this tangent? Oh, yeah. Because I just have stupid dreams, and it does not let me sleep very well already. So these tactics that I use in order to convince myself that I'm going to get this wonderful night's sleep of long hours and everything, I mean, yeah, it works most of the time. I'm still tired, I'm still beat, you know, I work 24/7. But it actually does work. You know, I can get up in the morning and my brain, at least, thinks that I had more sleep than I actually did. Unless I start going, wow, that worked. I only got 3 hours of sleep, but my brain thinks I got 6. At that point, it doesn't work. So congratulations. It was working fine. And thank you, morning show. Now that's all shot to hell. Okay, so random thoughts that just pop in my mind at the moment here. I need to shave. I said that yesterday. I still need to shave this morning. But I wanted to make my video first. I wanted my coffee so badly. And it is absolutely delicious. I bought a box of, I want to call it Splenda, but that's not what it is. I can't think of what it's called. But a box of that sugar, the fake sugar that I can actually have. And I left the stuff at my girlfriend's house. So every time I make my coffee, I'm thinking, where's my sugar? And it's over at her house. So I need to remember to get some of that and bring it home. Oh, stevia, that's what it is. Stevia. But I need to shave here, driving me crazy and being itchy. And this stuff here, I like a little bit of stubble. And I like this to be a little shorter. So I need to try to trim that up without it making me look like Charlie Brown, because if I cut it too short, my head is like a perfect circle, and I look just like Charlie Brown. All I need is like one little hair going boing. So somebody's getting a sneak peek at their skateboard back there. I forgot to cover those up or hide them or something. Oh well, anyways, so I got an order for another custom deck yesterday, which is something that I haven't been doing for a while, but I've wanted to do, so I'm just going to make time for it. It's something creative, and like I've said before, I love doing something creative all the time, and if I don't stay creative, it drives me nuts. It's something that kind of keeps me in line, and this deck that they want is a Calvin and Hobbes, so I'm really excited because I've been thinking about doing one of those for a while now, and I'm really excited about getting that one started here. So I'll let you guys see that one as well when I get it done. I wonder if anybody else in the world just like cracks themselves up as much as I do. So today, a lot of running around to do and barn hunting. I'm excited about barn hunting. I'm going to try to get in 3 today, but it'll probably be more like 2 and maybe only 1. It just depends, you know, once I get running around and I'm doing these other things I need to do, and Virginia will be with me today, so it kind of depends between the two of us what we really feel like doing, what kind of time we have once we get out there and start messing around. Oh, and somebody else that I know that I actually used to work with on a temporary basis told me that there is an abandoned building in Deersville, Ohio that his family owns. And so hopefully I will be getting permission to go film that. I would run out there today and do that. Well, maybe tomorrow. I think today is pretty much booked. But I've been to Deersville a billion times. A restaurant out there called the Eagle's Nest. It burned down, unfortunately, but they had the best fish, and it was the best deal, too. You would order a basket of fish, and you wouldn't get just a basket of fish. I'm not talking about like a little basket, you know, like you go to a hot dog stand, you order like a cheeseburger and some fries, they bring it in a little red basket. I mean, this was a basket of fish, and it was so absolutely delicious. It was so romantically delicious. Oh, it's so stupid. Anyways, the basket of fish was enormous, and it was absolutely delicious, and I would kill right now to have some, but the place burned down years ago, and I didn't even know it till one day I was out there running around looking for it, and I was so hungry for the fish, and I had my heart set on it, and then I called my dad. I'm like, where is the eagle's nest? You know, I've been out here driving around this Deersville that's about 3 inches long from one end to another, and I can't find it. And he said it burned down, so that was a major bummer. But yeah, hopefully I'll be going out there to film this other building, and I bet you anything I know which one it is too, because I've driven past this thing a billion times, and I'm like, that thing looks sweet, I want in. So, anyways, that's enough random thinking for this morning. I need to get in there, get a shower, shave, finish my laundry, get some fresh clothes on, get out the door, because I got plenty to do today. Don't forget to order your pretty cool t-shirts. Thank you to everyone who already has. Thank you to all my Patreon supporters. Wherever you're waking up, whatever time it is, do whatever you have to do to make this day awesome. Do something for somebody else. Pay it forward. And let's make this world a better place. I will see you guys tomorrow. Reese Pieces, I'm out.